The final results of the Nevada caucuses have came out. Nevada, sorry. So the final results of the Nevada caucus has come out, and it's Bernie Sanders got 47%, Joe Biden 20%, and then the rest of them didn't meet the threshold. I think Pete actually did for a few. Complicated process, but Pete's going to get 3 delegates, Joe Biden's going to get 9 delegates, and Bernie Sanders is going to get 24 delegates. 47%. That's 27 points over the second place person. This is out of a field of 7 or so. And this is the third one in the row. 2 for sure. And, probably 3. So, yeah, Bernie Sanders just absolutely murdered them. Like a Parkland shooting, like an Iraqi genocide. Bernie took out his opponents just like Saudi Arabia took out the Twin Towers. Isn't that awful? So I wanted to make a comment on the violent imagery of political commentary. We need to be precise with our language. It annoys me, okay? It's annoying. It's marketing. It's newspapers. It's TV trying to, sell their newspapers and their TV shows. It annoys me because we're not being precise. It's not Dead-Eye Jack accurate. And I want it to be as accurate as Dead-Eye Jack. So if we use them too much, if we use violent imagery too much, then we taint violent words, and that could be a problem if we, there's an actual something that happens and we show no emotion to actual violent events. Whenever I would ace a test in college, I would, I just killed that. In politics, I hear a whole bunch, and then they brought out the knives, and then they brought out the knives. They were seeing red. It was a bloodbath. Could you imagine if that actually happened? If Amy Klobuchar actually brought out some knives? Could you imagine? Bernie gets on a corner post and jumps and body slams Bloomberg into the mat. Liz Warren brought a shanked Bloomberg's eye. If Amy did bring out the knives, I don't know if you would actually know it from the headlines because you're used to violent imagery being added into politics. Oh, okay, yeah. Amy Klobuchar brought out some knives, right? Yeah, well, of course she brought out some knives. She's down in South Carolina, got third in New Hampshire. She's part of the neoliberal demolition derby 50-car pileup. How else can she differentiate herself? So she decided to be the car with the knives. It's ridiculous, Corn Pop. It's ridiculous. You lying dog-faced pony soldier, corn popping son of a monkey's uncle. Stephen Colbert said that Chris Christie chewed Marco Rubio up and then spit out his bones. Jesus Christ on a cracker. The imagery of that. That'll stay with me forever. But did Chris Christie actually did he spit Marco Rubio? I can't really remember what he said about him. I paid attention somewhat. I think Chris Christie might have been critical of Marco's policies. But is that really, literally, the same thing as chewing him up and spitting out his bones? So if I just, said, hey, Steve Colbert, you're a stupid bitch-ass dick. Is that a pile driver? Did I just put Colbert into a meat grinder and fargoed his ass? I called him a bitch-ass dick, right? So did I? No, not literally. All I did was just call him a name. So, yeah. Bernie Sanders turned those fools into hamburger meat in Nevada, right? Nevada was just like Hamburger Hill. Bernie Sanders carpet bombed them like in Dresden. Bernie Sanders napalmed and nuked those sons of bitches so hard he put Biden into a suplex. Leg swept Liz Warren, uppercut Bloomberg, elbowed Klobuchar, put Tom Steyer into a leg wrap. What do I mean specifically? I mean Bernie Sanders won an election by many, many points. He beat Joe Biden by 27 points in a field of 7. He got 47%, and that's amazing. That's incredible. It's a massacre. It's a Boston massacre. It's a Holocaust. Okay. Not really. It's a very respectable showing for a politician in a very peaceful election. So, disclaimer, so far none of the candidates have expressed much in the ways of any kinds of violent inclinations or antagonisms to the other candidates. So yeah, there's been no violence whatsoever. No matter, ignore all the violent rhetoric. Amy, she did seem to want to deck Pete in the last debate, but I would say that would be it. She was like really mad or really hurt, so she didn't pull out any knives, and so that's about as as violent as the campaign has got. She got upset for a moment. So yeah, this is just a plea from me to you. Let's just try some precision in our language. Thank you.